Welcome to our low impact class. I am Caitlin if you're joining for the first time. Today we are on phase 1, week 4. So this is the last week in our first phase. This first phase was more kind of a general workout to get into it. Next phase, we're going to focus a little bit more on our cardiovascular endurance. So still keeping it low impact, but just amping it up a little bit. Today, if you have a heavier set of weights and a lighter set, your lighter set somewhere around that 2 to 5 pound range, that would be awesome. If you don't have a lighter set of weights, I will give a no weight option once we get there. So we are going to start with our pillar prep. On your back, lift your right leg in the air and drop it across your body. Try and get your toes as close as you can to your hand. So your hips are stacked, both shoulders are touching the ground, or at least as close as you can to it. Lift that leg up and switch over to your other side. So left leg up and drop across. So back and forth, 5 each side. Getting some movement through your spine and your hips. Good, couple more reps here. Awesome. Next, we are going to go to arm circles. So you can be on your knees or standing, whatever's more comfortable for you. We're going to do some arm circles forward. And then backward. Some movement through your shoulders. We are going to be focusing on upper pull and then lower push today. Okay, our next one is going to be quadruped rocking. So let's take our right foot, put it out to the side, and then sit back in your heel, and then come back forward. So sitting back and forward. You should feel a really nice stretch in your adductors, so your inner thigh. We'll go for one more, and then we'll switch sides. Awesome. So switching over to the other side, left leg out, sitting back in that heel, and then coming back up. Good. Going for one more rep here. Perfect. Next, we are moving into our movement prep. We are going to start with body weight squats. So it's just going to be a squat and then up. Second exercise is going to be a knee hug to a reverse lunge. And then you're going to switch sides each time. Knee hug, reverse lunge. We'll go into some bent over Ys. And then a bent over T. So kind of that Y position going forward. And then out to the side, thumbs up for both of those. And then we will go into plank step out. So in that plank position, step out to the side, step out to the other side. To modify, you can always bring that one up to a couch or a chair. Okay, 25 seconds on, starting with our body weight squats. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Good. So just sitting into your heels. This is the first time you've moved today out of your chair. You don't have to go very low. So sitting back, engaging your quads and your glutes right here. Nice. Last few seconds. Here's 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going into that knee hug to a reverse lunge next. We're going to alternate sides. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So knee hug, same leg, steps back into a reverse lunge. And you'll switch sides. Knee hug, reverse lunge. Good. You can take these nice and slow. Just focusing on that form and balance. And perfect. Good. We're going into our bent over Ys and T's. So thumbs up, going Y, and then a T. Ready? And go for it. So checking in, making sure your back is nice and flat. Weight is in your heels. Where you should be feeling it here is in your back. So really focusing on engaging your back when your arms come up. Yeah, guys, really nice. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. We're going into that plank position and we're doing our step outs. So you can always modify it by bringing this up to a couch or a chair. 3, 2, 1. Good. Stepping out to the other side. If the movement is too much right now, just getting warmed up, you can always modify and just hold a plank position. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. We are going through those one more time, starting with our body weight squats. You guys ready? And we're on. Squatting down, coming up. Seeing if you can get a little bit lower this time. You're not going any lower than 90 degrees with your legs. Staying in your heels. So sitting back. Good. Really nice. One more rep. And perfect. Knee hug to reverse lunge next. Getting ready. 3, 2, 1. Good. Knee hug. Same leg. Steps back. Good. If you're kind of losing balance on this one, take it really slow. Focus on holding for a second at the bottom. Nice. Last rep. And perfect. Good. We are going into those bent over Ys and Ts. Knees bent, chest over, thumbs are up. Ready? And we're on. Good. So you're engaging your muscles in your back. Pretending you have some light weights right here. Creating that tension. Nice. There's 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Good. We are going to go into our plank with the step out. Last one in our movement prep before we start our first circuit. Ready? And we are on. Stepping out, side to side. Trying to minimize any movement, dropping down. Keep that core nice and tight. Staying flat. Yeah, there's 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Grab a drink right here. I will explain our first group of exercises. Okay. So our first group of exercises, we are moving into circuit 1. It's going to be 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So I boosted it up a little bit more than we've done previous weeks. We've been doing 20 and then 25 seconds of work. We're going to 30 today. So our first one is going to be a bent over row with a pause. So you're going to have your heavier set of weights. If you have multiple sets, if you just have one, that is just fine. So bent over in that same position we used for those Ys and Ts. Pull up, hold for a second, come down. Bent over, hold, and down. The main thing is that your core is engaged and your back is staying flat. You're using the muscles in your back to hold that weight. I think after that, we're just gonna go through them one after the other. So I'll explain them as we go so we can keep moving and keep your heart rate up. Okay, grabbing those weights, bent over row with that pause. Starting in 3, 2, and 1, right here. So knees bent, back flat, pull, hold, and down. Good, holding for a good second at the top. Engaging your core, keeping that back flat. Good, so if you feel any pain or pressure in your spine, your back is rounding, so flatten it out. Nice, 3, 2, 1, perfect. Next, we are going to go into a reverse lunge. Step together, squat, and then other side, reverse lunge. Squat. You can decide if you want to use a weight or not. We're going to try it out. I'm going to try it out without a weight, round one. So reverse lunge, squat, reverse lunge, squat. Perfect. Make sure you step back with your hips in alignment, and then you can step a little bit wider in the front for that squat. So you're moving slightly side to side. Really nice. Good. If you want to take it up a notch, feel free to add in a little jump for round two. Next, we are going into 1.5 rep bicep curls. So grabbing a heavier set of weights again. We'll do a full curl and then a half curl. Full and half. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Full curl, half. Full, half. No swinging here. Keep your core nice and tight. If you need to modify, drop one of the weights and just hold one weight with 2 hands. Really nice job. There's 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. We are going into a march. So driving that knee up, side to side. Use those hands too. If you want to take it up a notch, feel free to turn it into a skip. But that's higher impact, so if you want to keep it low impact, stick with that march. We're on right here. Good, remember that skipping option, driving up. Yeah, team, keep working it right here. Awesome, less than 10. Or if you're somewhere in between, go up under those toes. And perfect. Breathe it out. We're going through that one more time. So we're starting with that bent over row with a pause. Grabbing that heavier set of weights. We'll get a bigger break after we go through one more round. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Bent over row. Pause. And down. Really nice job, you guys. Holding strong. Pause at the top. Engage those muscles in your back. There's 3, 2, and 1. Really nice job. We are going to go into our lunge, squat, lunge next. So if you want to add a weight at your chest, feel free, or you can keep it without any weights. Getting ready. 3, 2, 1. So reverse lunge, squat, lunge, squat. Really nice. Stepping back. Step a little wider for that squat. Side to side. Milo decided to join us today. See how much movement he actually gets in. Good. 10 seconds to go. Nice. There's 3, 2, 1. Good. We're going to grab our other weight. Going into that bicep curl. 1.5 reps. Right here. Okay, 3, 2, and 1. 1.5. 1 full, 1 half. No swinging. That's the hard part. Challenge yourself to hold perfect form and do not cheat on this one. Really nice, team. Last rep. And good. We're going into that pillar skip or march next. Driving up. If you want to add in a little bit, go up onto that toe, side to side. 3, 2, 1, good. We're on right here. Make it as explosive as you feel comfortable. Take it up a notch if you can, or keep it low impact. Nice job, you guys. 10 seconds. Finish out this circuit. 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Grab a drink. Nice job, you guys. Done with circuit number 1. So walk it off a little bit here. Take your time. We're going to take at least a full minute, minute and a half to breathe it down, and I'll explain our exercises that we're moving to. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Next one, we are going to go to a bent over fly. So this is the one, if you have a light set of weights, I would say 5 pounds or under. You're going to be in that bent over position. You're flying out to the side. I like to have a very slight bend in my elbows, and you're really trying to work the muscles in your upper and mid back, not putting any pressure on your neck or straining your neck. Then we are going to go to narrow and wide squats. So you'll need a little bit of space for this one. You're going to do a narrow squat, step wide. Narrow, step wide to the other side. So if you want to turn this into a jumping exercise, you can do narrow, jump wide. Narrow, jump wide. You decide. Then we are going into seal jacks. So low impact version, stepping out to the side, side to side, or a little bit higher impact, jumping here. Last one, Supermans. On our back, our stomach, raising up and down. Up, down. We're gonna have a little surprise in that one. You're gonna get a little bit of a hold there. Okay, we're gonna start with that bent over fly. So light set of weights right here. Starting in 3, 2, and 1, right here. If you don't have a light set, 5 pounds or less, make sure to just use just your hands and do what we did right at the beginning, going into that T. Really nice job, you guys. So no straining at your neck. You're using those smaller muscles in your upper back and shoulders. 3, 2, 1, perfect. We are going into that narrow squat and then a wide squat. He really wants to hang out today. Ready, 3, 2, 1, narrow squat, step, wide squat. Narrow squat, step, wide squat, side to side. This one, you can always make it harder by adding in that jump. Main thing, chest is staying up. Sit into your heels. Really nice, guys. Woo! Getting our heart rate up. Focusing on our form. 3, 2, 1. Good. We are going into our Supermans next. Okay. We're going to be lifting up, down for the last 10 seconds of this 30 seconds. We're going to hold at the top, nice and strong. Ready? And we are on. Up and down. Hold it for a second or two at the top, and then come on down. Okay, guys, getting ready to hold at the top. Right here. So you're engaging your glutes, your hamstrings, the muscles in your back and shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Woo. Okay, we'll go one more time through those. We're starting with those bent over Y's, or bent over T's. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Flying out to the side. Remember, modify. Just thumbs up in the air. And engage those smaller muscles in your upper back, right between your shoulder blades. Nice job, you guys. Really nice. There's 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Narrow squat, wide squat. This time I'm going to add a weight. You don't have to. If you want to make this a jumping exercise, go for it. Or you can just stick with no weight added. Ready? Narrow squat. Step, wide. Perfect. Side to side. On that narrow squat, stay in your heels. Don't let yourself go into your toes. Yeah, team. Keep pushing right here. Nice. There's 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. We are going into our seal jacks. Modified with a step out or regular, jumping in and out. Getting ready. There's 3, 2, 1. Good. So stepping out, or you can always take it up a notch, going to full seal jacks. Yeah, guys. Keep moving. See if you can move it a little bit faster. Final time through these. Good. Fit it in. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Going to that Superman hold next. We're going into reps at the beginning, holding for the last 10 seconds. Here's 3, 2, 1. We're on. Up, hold for a second, and then come down. Engaging your glutes, hamstrings, and muscles in your back. You got this. Okay, we're getting ready to hold at the top, right here. Holding for 10. Try to straighten those arms as much as you can. Lift your chest off. Lift your legs off. And perfect. Nice job, you guys. Grab a drink right here. Okay, so we have one more section of the workout, and then we'll go into our regeneration and stretching after. So this next one is going to be an elephant plank. So we've done these before. You're on all fours, tuck those toes under, lift your knees about an inch off the ground. If that's challenging as is, stay right there. If you want to add in a little bit of instability, you are going to add in a shoulder tap, side to side. You decide here what's the best option for you. Main thing, knees stay about an inch off the ground. You're not twisting side to side when you lift. Then we are going to go into glute bridge marching. So we've also done these before on your back. You're going to lift your hips up in the air and one knee up and then the other. It can be a pretty small motion here, trying to feel it in your glutes. Then we'll go on to bicycles. So on our back, going across the bicycles. To modify this one, just use your legs. And then we will move on to Russian twist. So side to side, slightly leaning back. Okay, guys, this one's gonna be slightly shorter. 25 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Okay, you guys ready? Let's get rolling. We are going for that elephant plank. You decide if you want to add in that shoulder tap. Ready, 3, 2, and 1. We're on. Knees are an inch off the ground. And then if you want to, add in that shoulder tap. Makes it quite a bit harder. So if it's too hard, get rid of it. Just hold those knees right off the ground. Nice job. There's 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay, we're flipping over, going to that glute bridge marching. So you're going to be lifting your hips up into the air, not so high that you feel a pinch in your spine, just enough to engage those glutes. Ready? And we're on, marching right here. Good, keeping your core tight. Everything in your middle is engaged. Glutes, core, hamstrings right here. And good, perfect. We're going to go over those bicycles next. We're going to 10 seconds. Getting ready in 3, 2, 1. Good, bicycles. Good, kicking out. If you need to modify, just get rid of those arms. Make sure your back is staying glued to the ground. Kicking out. Hold on to it here, you guys. We're almost there. And good, sitting up. We're going to our Russian twist. If you want to add in a small weight, go for it. Holding the weight side by side. I like to cross my legs, sit up, and then lean back. Ready? And we're on side to side. So you're hitting your obliques right here, your side abs. So you need to be leaning back slightly to be able to feel it. Really nice. Finish it out here. There's 3, 2, and 1. Little breather. We're going to go right back through those one more time. You got this. Back to that elephant plank. Adding in that shoulder tap if you would like. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Holding those knees about an inch off the ground. If you're taking this option, you're really just focusing on engaging your core. Nice job. We got about 5 seconds to go. Hold strong. There's 3, 2, 1. Good. Perfect. Flipping over. Glute bridge marching. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Hips up. Knees up. Alternating. Minimizing movement side to side. Just working on engaging your glutes. Nice job, you guys. Last few seconds here. And perfect. We're going to be going into our bicycles next, then Russian twist. Last 2 exercises of the day. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Bicycles going across. Try to kick a little lower this time if you can. If you can get your elbow all the way across your knee or close to it, try to add in that little bit of rotation. Good, let's speed it up. Last 10. And perfect, sitting up. We're going into our Russian twist next. Grabbing your weight, if you would like, you don't have to. Okay, sitting up, then back. Eyes are following your hands, side to side. Ready? And go for it. Yeah, guys. Engage those obliques. Focusing on the last quality reps of this class. And perfect. Nice job. If you are already close to your water bottle, grab it. Since we're already seated, we're just going to stay seated. Awesome. Wonderful, wonderful job today. Thank you for coming. Hang on for another 4 minutes or so. We're just going to do a few stretches to end the class. Okay, so we can start in a cross-legged position, putting your left hand on the ground, right arm over the top. Bring that right arm back behind your head to give your shoulder and your chest and your hip a little extra stretch. Wonderful. Switching sides, left arm over and then pull back. Good, side to side. Let's do 3 each way total. Perfect. Next, we're going to go into a runner's lunge position. So you are going to step forward as if you were going to do a lunge. We're going to keep that back leg on the ground. And we're going to actually just focusing on rotating our hips. So you should feel a really nice pull in the hip, that the same leg that's down on the ground. So you're not really leaning forward, you're just rotating and turning those hips down and under. Awesome. We are going to take the same leg on the ground. Mine is my right leg. We're going to lift our right arm over the top. You should feel a really nice stretch into your hip. Perfect. We'll switch sides. So I'm putting my left knee on the ground, right leg forward, rotating at those hips. Feel a really nice stretch in my left hip. It doesn't look like I'm doing much, but you should feel a really good stretch. Awesome. Raising that left arm over the top. You feel it even deeper here. Wonderful. We are going to go on to one side. Pick a side. You put your arm right above and lay your head right on your arm. We're going to grab behind our ankle and pull in, going into a quad stretch. Pushing your hip forward and slightly pulling your knee back will give you the deepest stretch. Good. Extend your leg, shake it out. We'll go back into it again. Wonderful. Kicking it out. You guys can just flip over to your other side. I'm going to turn all the way around so you can see me. Good. We'll go over to our other side. So grab behind that ankle, bringing your knee down close to your other leg and slightly pulling it back. Pushing that hip forward. Wonderful. Kick it out. We'll go back into it again. Wonderful. Thank you guys so much for coming today. If you're feeling a little extra sore, or if you feel like your movement is not what it normally is, if you feel like you're tight and it's impacting your movement, try to foam roll. If you don't have a foam roller, grab a tennis ball and roll out any spot that's really tight. So you can look up some trigger point videos on YouTube or reach out to Ryan or I. We can always help with any sort of exercises there. The fitness center is open Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. And we have a new program. So it's called Healthy Habits. Sign up for it. It starts February 1st, which is Monday. And we are really looking forward to it, helping you create a habit that's going to last throughout the whole year, hopefully. Get you on the right track. So thank you, and come to Express Abs next if you can.